Hello everyone, Carthage must be destroyed. Here in my hand I have 4 decal sheets with different heraldic animals. These are from my Kickstarter known as the Heraldic Waterslide Decals for Wargaming. In this Kickstarter I have 4 different sheets as you can see here, and these are my prototype sheets, each with 162 decals. On each sheet you can see here that you have 5 animals that are facing left and then 4 that are facing right. I made it this way for people who like to put decals on their horses and the like. In the first 2 decal sheets here, we see very common animals that you would find on heraldry. You can see some images in there like the lion, leopards, bears, boars, there's deer and the like. We have a stretch goal in this project which will contain lesser or more unique scene animals. You can see I've got rabbits and elephants, bats, there's even a baboon or some sort of a ape in there, an ostrich. And the final sheet here is mythical and mystic beasts. So, you know, 2-headed lions, frog dogs in there, wyvern, mermaid, and a whole bunch of other stuff that you can check out on the Kickstarter. And here's a few close-ups of the decals on the shields I have done. Now, each decal has been layered in a way for printing that allows for maximum coverage over whatever you've painted. So there should be no colors seeping through your shield. You can see on the chicken here that the green and the yellow don't seep through, and he retains his white and his red features. And I went to keep as much detail as possible in the image. You can see all the lines there where his feathers are supposed to be. Another example here is this boar again. Now his tongue and his eyes and his teeth are all white, so if he was on a green shield, let's say, they would stay white. But you can see that the bright white behind him on the shield does not come through on any part of where he is colored. And again, I've kept as much detail as I possibly can through editing and vector tracing. Now I've built my guys for Frostgrave here, but obviously these decals could be used historically, they could be used for fantasy wargaming, or they could be used for basically whatever else you want. Maybe World War II, you want to put a decal on a battle tank or something like that. It'll work for whatever you want to do. Now these decals come from a book called A Complete Guide to Heraldry by Arthur Charles Fox Davies. He published this book in the early 20th century. It's now in public domain, and that's where I've got all my images from. I have taken each image, scanned them from a book, edited them, and then put color onto them, vector traced them, and the final print version are these decals that you see on the shields here.